Hey, now that I think I know the rules of the game, let's go. Alrighty, here we are. I think we're needing more and more of that human breath and human connections. The emotional connections that I think everybody's missing. So that's my flute. I was going to do a reading here, set intentions. I'm going to set the intention to do a reading about this whatever podcast or broadcast or whatever casting of spells. Of course, we just want to look at the tarot for that. So I'm going to do a little bit of a Celtic cross. For our situation here. And this is for everybody. This is not a personal reading. This isn't a personal reading, and this is also one of the first that I'm putting together. So this is for, since we're ending January 2026, we are going to look at February, March, April, May, June, Aries, Taurus, Gemini. Who cares? Anyway, let's see what happens. Who are we in this situation? Who are we? This is my brand new podcast studio. And I know we're all in the midst of creating something new for ourselves, whether it be a small project or a large business, a business venture. So here we are, Ace of Wands. What does that mean? Inspiration's gonna drive. Inspiration is going to drive our motivation. It always does, but we're getting a new lease on our creative lives. So what is crossing that? Yep. Here we are back at the the Nine of Wands has come up quite a bit for us. We are pretty much done doing the work of somebody else's desire. This represents like not doing things the way other people wanted us to do it anymore. Like we're getting fed up. At the Nine of Wands, we're getting fed up with that was their inspiration, not mine. Okay, so what is the foundation of this? The Nine of Cups. We've had so much in our lives. We've created experiences and resources that we know are tried and true, emotionally grounded in the emotions. Okay. And so what's right behind us? Something we don't like. The King of Cups, the most emotionally manipulative man on the planet. I'll just leave it at that. And what is above us? Okay, Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords. So let's get going on healing that wound, that emotional wound that is in your mind about what, and I'm not talking to just any particular person, but just us in general. So what is in our near future? Don't justice, which I think needs no explanation. Okay, so let's look at where we are in the midst of all of these circumstances, situations, people, bullshit, if you will. Where are we at? Where do we stand? Well, there's the world and the Hierophant. So we are standing in the world and the Hierophant to me is saying this is an old world look at other things. This is like how everybody said it. And that's why I think everybody's saying, of course, instead of you're welcome, because they're just like, of course I have to do this. Not you're welcome anymore. This is not anything of their creativity. So the world and the Hierophant speaks to me like the old way is moving out and we're adjusting. So I need to fix my sound there. So what do we have as far as the way we present ourselves to each other? How are we showing up? Queen of Wands. They're showing up like, no, I had this. I already had this. Thank you. I would like to look elsewhere. I have my black cat. You can fuck off with your judgments. Queen of Wands is how we're showing up for each other during this time. So let's get to our hopes and fears. Good old hopes and fears. It's funny how the two are connected. Same with pain and pleasure. Our hopes and fears are the King of Pentacles. I would say we hope to be that. We also fear the work that it takes to be that. Okay. What we've all been waiting for, drum roll please, the outcome, where we're going to be. It's the best and highest. The best and highest. I'll take two. The one that fell on the ground might not be what we want. Best and highest outcome is to get rid of that all or nothing mindset. Get rid of that it's a black or white situation. That's what's going to do us best. What's not going to do us best is competition. The competition, it should be clear who wins. Why fight in the middle of it is what I have to say. So no more black and white thinking. and no more identifying with the competitive side of the art and the art of life that we are living. Okay, so yeah. We got a reading. I'll take a picture. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Again, oh gosh, this keeps coming up. Knight of Pentacles, which means that the labor of our love is going to we need to be sowing the seeds of love. It's going to take a slow, arduous process, but we have all of the elements on the table to work with. That's what the magician said. And do everything you can to correct your thoughts so that you do not stay out of your vault, because self-limiting thoughts will keep you out of your will keep all of us out of our abundance. Anyway, so that's my experimental reading. I'll take a picture of it. I don't think I have anything. I don't think there's anything more to be said other than I really love that this is where we're going to make the change. The power structures are going to change. All right.